Good Tuesday to you. We are looking at, again, some clouds out there this morning. Eventually we'll see some clearing, kind of like we had yesterday, and then looks like we'll mostly clear sky will filter in as we head into tonight before the rain chances start to return. In fact, here's a look at the almanac. 63 was the high yesterday after a low of 61. 89, the record high temperature for today, set back in 1993. 20, the record low, set in 1935. Sunrise this morning at 6:32. Sunset this evening at 7 o'clock. I've shown you this map before. This is the average first frost date map, and we've actually surpassed when we typically see our first frost. We've had some cooler temperatures, but really not a widespread frost has been found across eastern South Dakota. And in fact, as we look at the average first freeze date, we're into that time period now. So we're kind of enjoying bonus time, if you will, because we have passed our first average frost date, and we are closing in on the end of our average first freeze date. Doesn't really like we're going to see any temperatures cold enough to see a frost or a freeze anytime in the next 7 days. So kind of enjoying some bonus time before we certainly all know what's around the corner with the colder air moving in. All right, here's a look what weather headlines slowly clearing out there for us today. Again, those rain chances do return as we head into tomorrow, later in the day into tomorrow night. And then an upcoming weekend does look mild. And you'll kind of see that here in the 7-day forecast. Plenty of clouds here this morning on the satellite radar picture, and again, as we look at things across the region, there's some clearing building in from the north and the west. There's actually a very, very weak cold front passing through the region, more like a wind shift line. I'm going to switch our winds around from a westerly to more of a northerly direction as we head into today. And you can kind of see really quiet across much of the country now. The rain showers finally starting to fade away out of the Carolinas, where they've had some of that very heavy rainfall. A little bit of moisture building in the desert southwest. There's an area of low pressure there, and it's also going to combine with an area of low pressure to the north and the west. That'll bring us our next chance of rain again late tomorrow into the day on Thursday. Temperatures this morning, for the most part, because the clouds a bit on the milder side, sitting in the 50s. Dew points also sitting in the 40s and 50s, so it's still fairly comfortable again for this time of the year. Here is a look at Futurecast. As I mentioned, that area of low pressure and building in from the southwest, another one from the northwest. Those two kind of combined will bring us our next chance at seeing some scattered showers, maybe a couple of isolated thunderstorms later tomorrow into tomorrow night. And then behind that storm system moving in from the northwest, there's a cold front with it, so there's going to be some cooler air that builds in here as we head through Thursday and Friday. Temperatures back to around 60 degrees for those highs, which is actually right about average for this time of the year. So we're mild and above average here today and again tomorrow before some of that cool air starts to filter back in before the upcoming weekend looks at this point pretty mild. So again, a clearing sky later on today into tonight. We'll see a mostly clear sky. We'll start out with a little bit of sunshine tomorrow morning before the clouds start to return. And again, with those clouds does come the chance for some isolated showers, especially later tomorrow and late afternoon into the evening and overnight hours. We'll see some scattered showers and a few isolated thunderstorms as that storm system pushes through. So we'll call it partly to mostly cloudy, but certainly there'll be some clearing later on. Highs, even as winds switch to the north, should reach the mid to upper 60s. Now just a few clouds around tonight. We'll call it mostly clear, and low temperatures dropping back into the lower 40s. Your 7-day forecast, 65 tomorrow with those scattered showers and storms around again, especially tomorrow night. Then 60 to 61 degrees here for Thursday and Friday. Check out the upcoming weekend, though. Plenty of sunshine. Low to mid-70s on Saturday, and looks like highs around 80 on Sunday, which is about 20 degrees above average. Cold front move in later here on Monday. It brings back temperatures into the 60s as we head toward a week from today.